Okay. Oh, there's people. So, here we are with Clara Barton's ambulance. This ambulance is one of 11 vehicles purchased in 1898 by the Central Cuban Relief Committee for use of the Red Cross and Clara Barton. Look at that. Founder of the Red Cross. And now here we are at American Stories. Woo! Very exciting. What's this? This is Indiana Jones hat and whip used from Indiana Jones and the Last Crusade, the best of the Indiana Jones films. You can't argue with me on this one. Look at that. How cool. Now we're going to start at the beginning. 1776. This is Benjamin Franklin's walking stick. This was a gift given to him from France when he was ambassador there from 1780. Very cool. Oh, I almost missed. We're going to rewind a bit. So way before 1776, 1620, the Pilgrims landed at Plymouth Rock, and here's part of Plymouth Rock in Massachusetts. Look at that. These are some colonial coins here. A stone jug, or stoneware jug. Oh, for rum. Oh, that's good. Some famous faces from this time period. There's Jefferson. Oh. A very large case clock from 1769. Very large. This is a slave ship roster from 1833. It's kind of hard to see. From the ship Lafayette. This is the patent model for the telegraph. Samuel Morse, 1846. This was a pike used in the John Brown raid on Harper's Ferry in 1859. It was one of the events that sparked the beginning of the Civil War. Now we're in a new era here. This is a silver peace medal given to the Native American tribes by President Thomas Jefferson. Look at that. Let's circle back. It's a bronze cast of Lincoln's life mask from 1886. It's a copy of the original. And these shackles were used not for slaves, but for the co-conspirators of the Lincoln assassination. from the Mormon Church, 1846. Lots of cool inventions here. This is an early stock ticker from the Western Union Telegraph Company, 1900. This is the phonograph, or the record player, invented by none other than Thomas Edison. Here's another of Edison's inventions. Whoop, the light bulb, made by General Electric in 1891. And this is Alexander Graham Bell's big box telephone from 1876. One of the first models ever made. Very old typewriter, 1873, by Remington. And here is the sewing machine patent model for the Singer industrial machine, and made improvements to buttonhole making. These are some items from the unveiling of the Statue of Liberty, made in commemoration of it. And here we are in a new era. This is a railroad spike used in the completion of the Transcontinental Railroad, the first railroad to span the entire country. This vase was made in 1876 in remembrance of America's centennial celebration. There's George Washington right there, and some buffalo head on the sides. Now here we are in yet another new era, 1900 to 1945. This is an NBC microphone used by President FDR during his fireside chats from the White House from the 1930s. Some relics from the World War II era. These are, oh, that's really hard to see. Never mind. Those were parks from the national scarves. Or, I'm sorry, scarves from the national parks. What do we have here? Is that Bert and Ernie? Why, yes, it is. These puppets are from 1969 from Sesame Street. And speaking of television, here are the chairs from All in the Family. Edith Bunker and Archie Bunker. And there's his hat. See if I can get a better shot of the hat. There's the hat. There are the chairs. Look how cool. And right here we have Muhammad Ali's boxing gloves from 1974. They were autographed and then donated in 1976. And you might remember Apollo Ono from the Winter Olympics. These are his ice skates from the Salt Lake City Games in 2002. This is the original model of DNA completed by Francis Crick and James Watson in 1953. And this is one of the first polio vaccines invented by Jonas Salk. And one more for you, an Apple II computer from the 1980s. How cool is that? Oh, and look who it is up here. Walt Disney. Woohoo! Okay, so that is the entire display. Now we're going to go on to the next adventure. Exciting!